we have our well, hello everyone. Welcome to City Skylines with me, Ray, and today we are starting a city on a budget. We are not running the infinite money for our mod, and we have a beautiful new map we are going to start building in. And so let's go ahead and start building our city, and let's get going. So first thing, we are going to be building a road system. Since we have a limited budget, I'm going to have to think creatively on how we want to build this, because we can't just start building on the other side of the road here. Well, wait a minute, we are running our 81 tiles, so we do have that option, and we are paused right now, so let's look at some of the stuff we can build with. Like, oh, this looks like a nice little tourist area, so we will definitely be making this into a park in the future. And that looks like a old fort that was run down, so we will definitely preserve that. It's the edge of the map. Rail network here, and also that'd be nice to make a little park around. So we have a rail network here that we can work with. It's also going off to the edge of the map. And since we have the rail network here, I don't really want to start building there yet, though. Let's see what's on the northern side of the map. There's a whole lot of rocky terrain, and we have a bunch of natural features that we are very much going to be turning into a lot of stuff later. So, alrighty. So, first thing I want to do is look. Alright, so this is what they're giving us to start with. We can definitely branch off of this as well if we need to, but I'd rather go ahead and start here. So first thing, we are going to start with our... no, we're not going to do that. We are going to do a rural road. Or do we even have that yet? No. We do not even have that unlocked yet, so... let's go ahead and start here with that. Alright, and then we have our rural road unlocked. Excellent. So now we have our Please forgive me, I am unable to speak in this very moment. Alright, so let's go ahead and start branching off here for where we're going to take this. And that's going to be for our industrial area. We're going to go ahead and put it up in that place. I don't want to spend too much money yet because we do not have nearly enough resources. We don't even have that yet, so... Alright, so back to our road network here. Alrighty, and we're going to build our residential over this way. Crap, I am not making good use of that space, but it's okay. And let's see, can we go down from here? Sweet. So now what I'll do is from here, grab that and maximize our space up to here. Go ahead and connect that. And sweet. And go ahead and connect these up. What in the... I don't know why it did that. Okay, we're just not going to worry too much about that. That'll be a little cul-de-sac. And make a little... yeah, we'll bulldoze that and bring it down just a little bit. And from there, we'll swirl off here. Make the most of that space. And swirl you off from here. Cool. And make this connection here, and sweet. And since we'll need this for water and sewage, go ahead and build that down there. Cool. And we have not spent a whole bunch of money. Sweet. Alright, so first thing we need to build is some residential areas. And since we want to make the most of the space we have, yeah, we'll just deal with that little area there in the middle, and we don't want it to be on this part of the road. And we're going to use our marquee tool here. Go ahead and just get a corner store here and there. And give our people a little place to go grab like a snack or something, if they should need it. And that should be more than enough for the time being. And alright, so we know we're going to need water, so let's go ahead and get our pipes in. We'll start here. We'll go ahead and draw our main pipe down here. And put that over there. And start drawing along our road network. Okay, so we have the coverage we need. I'm not going to waste too much more on the water pumping station. Okay, so the water is flowing that direction, so we want to keep our water here, and we will connect it this way. And we will need a sewage station, and we will put that up here, well away from everything, so it does not start polluting the water. And cool, it looks like we are just about ready to start here, so let's go back to our road. And we are going to get rid of this for the time being. That will save us a little bit of money, and we are going to upgrade these segments to a dirt road. Ideally, we would not be worried about that too much, but it is what it is, and we are going to downgrade these to 2 lanes. Actually, we need those to go... Alright, so those are downgraded. We got a few dollars back. Alright, and... right now, let's go ahead and do some... reduce these down to about 80%, so we are starting off well. Let's see, and we don't have any tax to levy yet, so, and now we let it run, and see how it springs up. Right now we don't have much upkeep, so I'm not too worried. Oh, we need power, do we not? Alright, so what's our wind looking like? Since we know it's going to be loud, we kind of want to swirl it off to its own thing. And, wow, that was expensive. We don't want too many of these, but we do want enough to, or no, we got plenty of power. We'll build this along the roadway to... Actually, we want it away from the runway. Not runway. I cannot talk today, apparently. We do not want it too close to the zones because that will start changing how things go. Okay, so hold on. Did we zone this stuff out? We did not zone this. We are going to put a commercial zone here just to start branching over the power, and that should help a little bit with. And we'll put in some residential here and here. Now let's go ahead and make this whole thing residential. That way we start getting some income. Okay, and now let's go. And we're probably going to be running a deficit for a little bit here, but we'll find out. We have people starting to pop in. Sweet. And we want to go ahead and accelerate that a little bit so we hopefully start getting some income here soon. Alrighty, so now we have some policy we can start putting in. Let's go ahead and get some power lines from... I'll go ahead and start from here, and we'll run it all over the highway here, and that should suffice to get them some power. But for the time being, once everything starts popping up, we'll use more of the underground. Alrighty, so let's get our policy here. We do not have our tax policy yet, so this is going to be a bit of a conundrum. Alrighty, and we actually have some industrial demand, so we'll go ahead and plop that here. And here. It should start our industry. So I'm not going to worry too much right now. I'll rezone that later. And we are starting to get a little bit of an offset to the expenditures. Alright, and as we get more demand, let's go ahead and reallocate these. That should help a little bit. I wasn't really intending to use that area, but we will go ahead and take it and reuse it to the best we can. Alright, so we don't have access to any of that stuff yet, but we are growing the population overall. There is more demand for industry or offices, and we don't have the office specialization yet. So there will be more industry here. There is really high demand for industry, so let's go ahead and start building a little industry area here. And no. Medium, nope. We are going to cheap out as much as possible here. So we're going to curve that just a tad. And I'll do a direct connect. I completely host how I wanted that to go, but we are going to work with it. And let's go ahead and make you industrial. upgrade you to entire industrial and you to industrial. And we will need to expand the water network. So it have to be perfect, just work. Okay. And power will sort itself out here, so I'm not too worried about that for right now. And sweet. So we have inland water treatment. That's good to know. But I'm not going to worry too much about that for right now because we are looking good on everything but electricity availability. But we'll start worrying about that once we get some more income. So I'm going to speed it up here and let's get going. Alright, so we're going to slow it down here and add in some more industry zoning. And let's go ahead and fill in all of this for industry zoning so it can start filling in where it needs to. Then we get to a population of 5,000. That's what we'll cut off the video and get ready for the next round, I guess, or depending on how things go. And we are now in net income. Okay, we're not going to worry about historical for the time being. And now we are starting to have power problems. Electricity availability. Let's go into our budget panel and bring that back up closer to 100. Water and sewage, I'm not worried too much about for the time being. But we'll go ahead and increase this back to... Yep, that should work. Alrighty, increase that back up to normal. And we are back to adequate, though we definitely need for a future plan on that. Okay, so now we definitely need to be planning for, yeah, we're not going to go with coal. As awesome as coal would be for as much generation as it has. Alrighty, we're going to go ahead and let that start going. And we can reduce that back down to 90% of budget because we have plenty of power available. Alrighty, and we're going to go ahead and do our zoning while that is starting to ramp up. Oh, we are now a little hamlet. We have reached a population of 300. We can now change our tax rates. We now have garbage collection, healthcare, education. We have plenty of stuff to start putting in. Okay, so... Alrighty, since we know we are going to need garbage collection, let's go ahead and put that in here. And for our education... we have an elementary school, and that is something we definitely need. So we're going to put that in here, and that should suffice for most of the population. Alright, and our alright, so taxes, we're going to bump that up to about 11% commercial and 10% or 11% industrial. That should make Should make us quite a bit more money, but not really scare too many people off. And what we are going to do now is take a 2U road and go ahead and make this a turnaround point. I need to turn that around. That way, if people want to turn around, they have that option and they are not pigeonholed. Alright, so we have more demand for residential, so I did not use my guide there, but that is quite okay. Let's see. Go ahead and expand that out. Alright, cool. There we go. There we go. Alrighty, and we'll need to start expanding out this way. So pick that. We can go all the way down here. Cool. And across. And okay, let's go ahead and we definitely don't want to do that. Let's go ahead and move them over those so we can eminent domain that. Alrighty, let's expand out our water network here. And ideally, we would be doing this a little bit more real world like, but since we just need coverage, I'm not worrying too much about that for the time being. Alright, and let's go ahead and get our residential up and going here. And we will be manually plopping in our commercial. Yes, we. Oh. Let's see. Yep, and we'll have our corner stores right here. And fill that in, and nice. Okay. Alrighty, and we'll let that run here for just a little bit. And go ahead and fill the rest of some of the. Actually, let's see, can we de-zone that real quick? Alright, there we go. Oh, no, sorry, y'all don't need to be building there. Drugstore, yep, that. Okay, that needs to go. Yeah, sorry, but this is a commercial area, not a residential area. You are not building amongst the stores. Alrighty, and let's speed this up a little bit and see where we go with it. Alrighty, we actually have a medical clinic now, so we are going to go ahead and put that. Actually, we're going to put that over here, where it's not quite on the main drive, but also, we have starting to have power issues. Okay, let's increase our budget in the power department. Increase that back to 100%. Alright, cool. And Unrelated water treatment. That's a good thing. What's our pollution looking like? Traffic, pollution. That's the part I really want to look at. Okay, we have a lot of pollution in the industry area, and that is going down there off the coast. I'm not too worried about that for the time being. However, autosave. And we got up to 600. We're going to pause there real quick and be back here in just a second. Okay, we're back, and now let's keep going. So we've reached 600. We have policies, districts. We have not taken out our first loan yet, so we're not worried about that. But for now, let's go ahead and district out everything. We're definitely going to rename this. I don't think I meant that to be... Alright, the Belmont District. We're going to rename this the Industrial Park, and go ahead and just designate all of that. Alrighty. So now that we got that, we're going to call that, the Mocha District, and the Mean Industrial. Alrighty, and it appears we do have a bit of a power issue, so what we can do here, we are going to add in another wind turbine to, I'll go ahead and offset everything. Alrighty, because we're willing to minimize the pollution as much as possible, but I get the feeling that's going to be a bit of a task later. And yep, we are in need of more residential, so we are going to go ahead and start making some coastal land here. Yeah, a little bit of a hold on, we're going to pause real quick and try to fix it. So be just a second. Okay, and we're back, and we figured out how to fix that minor little problem. Okay, so that shouldn't be an issue going forward. Now let's go ahead and plan ahead for our new residential zone, which we are going to bring this way. Alrighty, and we're going to let the power take care of itself here. And let's go ahead and fill in all of these zones down here. And turn this into our marquee tool here. And we'll have a little corner store here on the corner of each of these. And there we go. Nice little corner store on each of those. And we'll put in a little... let's go ahead and just make... Shift P. Go this way. What the world? Yep, and they are definitely on the cul-de-sac. So we'll leave them to their devices down here on the coastal area. And we're going to go ahead and turn that into a park here in a little bit. I'm going to expand that out and claim that little area as part of Cooper Square here. And we're probably going to start building off the back of this one, making a second resident. Aha! We are a tiny town now, which means that we're almost to where we want to be. So we have parks and plazas, fishing industry, pedestrian area, landscaping. Oh, we got a whole bunch of stuff unlocked here. To find for fireworks, celebrate, security, recycling, the night tours, animal ethics. Oh, we got a lot of stuff, and we have the Chirpex launch site. Oh, we got a lot of stuff. We can unlock now. Oh, we are definitely starting to grow here. Alrighty, so now we can make our industry areas. Let's see, what other industry do we have open that might be useful? Let's see. Let's see. Oh, forestry. We can actually have a forestry industry startup. If we do that, though, we are going to have a separate road for that. We're going to come from here and go up into here and into here. Okay. So we will need water, but we are going to come up here, and come over to here. Cool. And for power, let's see what power options are we going to have. Actually, I want to go ahead and put in. Actually, no, I don't. Let's see. We can pull power from here. And since we are going to put that up here, we're not going to worry too much about that. Let's see. Alright, now let's go ahead and paint a district over here. So this is going to be our forestry area. Briarwood Forestry. Hey, come on. There we go. Alrighty, and this is going to be a. Paint this as a industry area so we can start getting our forestry services. Alright. And we're gonna do so. Congratulations! Our elk forestry area for a sawmill, small tree plantation, large farm. Alright, sweet. Alrighty, and we are going to go ahead and put that here. And we're going to wait for some more cash to come in, or we can. And I don't think we need that anymore, so we can definitely get rid of that part. And a small log yard. That's going to cost 5,000. We don't have 5,000 just yet, but our building is all good. We can destroy it. Our waste processing is definitely in the tank. Oops. Let's see. We are going to need another landfill. fill usage. 0% full, 3% full. So we are definitely ahead of the game on that, and we are going to speed this up and let it run. Yeah, we got high demand for just about everything, so I know this has got to be getting loud. We can't really expand much more in this area, so I'm not going to worry too much about it for now. However, policies, let's see, smoke detectors we will pass out. And since we do seem to be having a lot of power issues, we'll go ahead and turn that on. As much as I don't like that policy, it's definitely going to help out with our power issues and ultimately save us some money. Whoa, 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 whoa. We are starting to lose money, so policies, we'll turn that off. And this one we will... And because we don't really have that yet, and let's see. And this is going to be that should help a little bit. And over pause, that's why everything's not going up or down. Okay, now our income's going up again. Okay, so now... we're starting to make money again. Alright, so now our forestry, small log yard, cool. We're going to go ahead and place that literally right next to it. Let's see, can we move that? Actually, we're going to leave that right there. Well, that's perfect. And what we can do there to give them instant access. And actually bring that down to here. And we can get rid of that. Alrighty, and we are actually over 1,000, so I think we can go ahead and call this a great start to the city. I don't know what we are going to call it for the time being, but... Alright, before we wrap this up, let's look at our traffic, make sure we don't have anything major happening, and we do not. Cool. I would say it's a pretty good start to our little area here. We have our forest industry starting up, which is a fantastic thing. And they are getting instant highway access going through this way, as we can see from here. I would say it's a pretty good start to our little town here. And, oh, we're in the negative. Oh, crap. Yep, we are losing money. That is not a good thing. Our population is growing, so, let's see. Electricity availability is up. Okay, so maybe we can adjust our taxes a tad. Let's see. %. And we don't have those yet, so, people may not like that, but we need to stop the bleeding a little bit, and we don't want them to complain too much because we are back in the net positive. Sweet. So we're going to let that run for a little bit. And alrighty, and this is part of what I wanted to get here, is a little fishing. Oh, that's a small log yard. Let's go over to fishing. We don't have the money for a fishing harbor yet, but I'm thinking that would be a great extension for this area. So we're going to go ahead and pre-plan for that. And go ahead and make a curved road heading down here. And that will pre-plant or pre-position us for a little fishing. Alright, I'll go here, go here. Alright, excellent. And for power, we are going to we'll fix this a little bit later, but we'll go from here. And we're not building here just yet, so that will work perfectly. And what that'll do is that pre-plans us for the fishing industry. Alrighty, and we actually, let's see, we can actually start upgrading our roads to 2U with sidewalks. So I want to go ahead and start doing that in certain areas, even though it's probably not optimal right now. But these areas, like right here, it would just be absolutely perfect. So, and that's going to make a lot of residents happy. Now they actually have some lighting and all on the sides of their streets. And it starts giving us a proper feeling of a neighborhood that is up and growing. So let's go ahead and upgrade those. Not enough money. Oops. We definitely ran out. Oops. We'll go ahead and turn that into a residential zone in exchange. And since we do need more residential, I'll go ahead and just set those up. And sweet, we now have more income coming in. I'm not going to... Actually, let's go ahead and make that commercial. And set up a little barrier here. That should act as plenty good a barrier. And as we get some more money, we are going to put in our fishing industry and get that spun up. So we need 8,000 for that, so we are definitely going to be letting that run for a little while. But I would say overall, we have a pretty good start to our little town here. We have plenty of spaces to work with, and we have lots we can do here. So alright, so go ahead and wrap up here, and I'll see you on the next episode of Building on a Budget with Ray. Goodbye, everybody.